What up, YouTube? Timu's here. Now, with Halloween Kills Hidden News this week, I am doing my reviews for the Halloween movies. So here's my review for 1998's Halloween H2O 20 years later. Now, this film pretty much is the latest slasher phrase, where after 2 decades after surviving this massacre on October 31st, 1970, a former babysitter, Laurie Strode, once again played by Jamie Lee Curtis, ends up finding herself haunted by the knife wielder Michael Myers, and she now lives in this Southern California under under a different name here, where she also works as his headmistress at this private school, and she even has like a boyfriend here too, played by Adam Arkin from A Super Rules fame. And of course, she even has a son here, who like goes to this private school. He is, of course, played by Josh Hartnett, which is very interesting that they decided to have Jamie Lee Curtis in this because she ended up dying in the last couple of Halloween movies. So they pretty much ignored all that and made a direct sequel to Halloween 2, similar to what they just did with the recent Halloween movies and all. Uh, but anyway, because of course, looks like we don't even have Jamie Lloyd, who's of course the daughter of Laurie Strode. Like she's even not part of this anymore. So yeah, but anyway, Halloween H2O even literally a bit of a spoiler, but Halloween H2O even kills off Nurse Marion from Halloween 2. So Mike Myers is out for blood. And of course, he ends up pretty much finding a file to where Laurie is, and that's how he goes back to Hodenfield to find Laurie. And of course, Halloween ends up pretty much descending upon Laurie's peaceful community. And so, yeah, now this movie is, of course, directed by Steve Miner, who I thought did a decent enough job here. You also had some intriguing cast members, like you had the security guard named Ronnie Jones, played by LL Cool J. You had Michelle Wood, like a very young Michelle Williams, by the way, playing the role of of Laurie's son's John's girlfriend named Molly Cartwell. You also had Jodie Lynn O'Keefe. You even had a very young Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You also had, of course, Nancy Stevens reprised her role as Marion. Adam Henn Beard also appeared in this. You even had Tom Kane, who actually provide the voice of Sam Loomis. This definitely has some really intriguing kills as well. Obviously, most notably, the Nurse Marion kill is very intriguing. Jamie Lee Curtis, she is like very traumatized of what happened on that fateful night, and she's trying to get past it, but she can't because, of course, Mike Myers is still is pretty much still around and is trying to kill her once and for all. So yeah, Halloween H2O is not really the best out of the franchise. I would admit that, but I still always had a fun with it. It's definitely more very character driven here. It does have some intriguing characters, some intriguing kills and all. And what is it with LL Cool J? In the 90s, LL Cool J pretty much fought a great white shark, and he fought Mike Myers in the same year, or the same decade, I should say. So kudos to LL Cool J, But anyway, and of course, after this, we'll see another rapper try to go head to head with Mike Myers. I'll talk about that in a separate video. But anyway, that aside, Halloween H2O does not really get much love, by the way. It only has like a 52% Rotten Tomatoes. Did not really get so well received, but it's definitely more of a guilty pleasure of mine. It's still fun. It's such an entertaining one. Really, and of course the ending where bit of a spoiler, but the ending where Laurie ends up shooting Michael Myers, but it turns out to be a regular person, and so she ends up getting hauled away too. So yeah, this takes Insane to a whole new level, and it's a really awesome one. So if you haven't really seen Halloween H2O 20 years later, give it a go. You might either enjoy it or you might not enjoy it. Either way. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever watched Halloween H20? If so, what show? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scene, favorite moments, favorite kills? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy signing off.